Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Good. Let's get started. Where are you guys from? I'm from Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we have Florida, New York, North Carolina, PA. Great. Okay, so let's get started. Welcome to the BSMD webinar. There's no need to take notes or anything. Just pay attention, and of course, everything is being live streamed, so you can go back and watch it either on YouTube, LinkedIn, or any of our channels. Okay, so any questions, please post them on the chat. I will address them. If I start going over all your questions, I'll not get through the presentations at all. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. Okay, so this is the BSMD admissions webinar. A bit about me. I'm an immigrant. I studied in India and I was frustrated with the lack of clarity in the college admission process and specifically BSMD. I mean, there is nobody or anyone who can like kind of simplify the BSMD process. And that's what I do. I'm currently working with seniors, and you can imagine how confusing this whole process is. I mean, I went to UC Berkeley to get my college counseling, and I get confused. You can imagine a high schooler who's 17 trying to navigate through this college admissions and specifically BSMD. It's super complicated. And I'm just going to simplify the process and show you what it takes to get into this exclusively rare and wonderful program. Okay. Yeah, so these are my certifications. I'm a Tony Robbins certified life coach. I'm a positive psychology coach. I coach ADHD students, students who have social issues, academic issues, and everything. And I'm trained under Peg Dawson. She's a leading executive functioning skills coach, which is the prefrontal cortex of the brain. I'm also a meditation instructor, and I did my college counseling from UC Berkeley. Okay. And yeah, this is my family. I studied from REC Calicut, which is like NIT Calicut now. My husband graduated from the Harvard Extension School. My oldest son graduated from Georgia Tech this year. He did his master's in 3.5 years, and he's the reason I'm here today because it was so confusing to go through the whole process 6 years back when we were applying to his college. And my younger son is a rising senior. Of course, he's not STEM inclined, he's more political science inclined. Of course, I live in Pennsylvania, Chester Springs. And I've had 20 years of corporate experience. I mean, I would consider myself a corporate misfit. I mean, I gave up my corporate job to do this, and I simply love every minute of it. Okay, so who is this program for? Gifted Gabber is the right place if you're looking to skyrocket your child's success. You want to build an unbeatable profile for BSMD or pre med programs with expert mentorships, create passion projects. Of course, you need advanced study skills, figuring out the best extracurricular activities. If you're looking for that, then Gifted Gapper or My Family is the right place for you. And also, the competition is intense, right? If you want to outplay the competition, we are here for you. And if you want to fuel your child's learning from experts, then this is the right place. Okay. Quick agenda. These are the different medical paths. We have the BSMD and the BSDO. The difference between them. Ingredients of, I'm going to show you the ingredients of a successful medical applicant. You will also be able to see our results and our edge. There's no secret formula or a secret bullet, but you will get a blueprint from us for cracking the BSMD. Okay. Also, this is not for you. Gifted Gabber or my coaching or counseling is not for you if you're looking for shortcuts. I mean, you're hardworking, but if you feel like your child doesn't need to put that kind of hard work or effort, this is not the place for you. And also, if you feel like your child needs to put like minimal effort and overnight success, no, we offer a very rigorous research program, and most of my students have gotten their papers published, gotten acceptances and scholarships. It's because of our mentorship and guidance. And also, if you feel like grades are the only way to get into the BSMD program, then this is not the place for you. Also, if you're a deal seeker, it's not for you because we employ the best mentors, tutors, and instructors out there to give the best to our students. Okay. We also have wonderful freebies that we'll announce at the end. Uh, I'm offering a free scholarship guide or a course. You will find all the necessary details to apply for scholarships within this free course that is there, a mini course where you will figure out how to create the resume, how to create the activities, where to look for scholarships. Okay. Okay, so are you ready to make an impact in your child's future? Of course, it's a yes. Okay, our success, my students have gotten into Stanford, Johns Hopkins, all the UCs, Cornell, Carnegie Mellon, the top 25 schools, Case Western, and everywhere. Yeah, and this is our BSMD success. My students have gotten into a lot of BSMD programs: St. Louis, Texas NMed, Augusta, St. Bonaventure, Hofstra, UC Merced, Southern I'm sorry, Alabama, Stony Brook, Southern Indiana. A lot of BSMD programs my students have gotten into. Okay, and this is the result of last year. My students get multiple BSMD offers. My student got into St. Louis and University of Toledo. Another student got four BSMD offers: Drexel, Hofstra, St. Louis, and University of Toledo. And I'll show you her profile, her acceptances, and everything. Okay. And this is my students' acceptance. I want to share with you like what is the cost of attending BSMD. Basically, the cost of attending BSMD program is anywhere between $70,000 to $85,000, and my whole intention is to bring it down to 35 to 50K a year. Okay, so that you get through scholarships and the profile building. That's a very, very important component that we've been extremely successful in. And scholarships come in basically from the institutional scholarships. The scholarships that you see here are scholarships that are offered by colleges. And that is mainly through profile building, the essays, the extracurricular activities, the mini medical interview, and everything. So this is the student who shortlisted the three BSMD programs. She's going to go to Hofstra, which is like 1 to 5% acceptance rate. Okay, and this is her acceptance letter from Hofstra. She's going to be joining this fall. Okay, and we work a lot on getting the essays right, and I just want to share with you how impressed her admission officer was over her essay. And this is what the admission officer wrote. She said, "I enjoyed learning about your Garba through your essay, and I'm happy that it makes you feel connected to your culture." So we will work very closely with our students to get into the BSMD program, not just get in, but earn a lot of scholarships. Okay, so let's get into the success formula for the BSMD program. I'm going to go over all the medical program and the options that are available. Okay, the different paths that are there is a traditional path. There's nothing wrong with the traditional path. It's always we always have this as a backup. So it is the 4 years of undergraduate, followed by the MCAT test, and then applying to med schools. Okay, so this is a 4+4. If you're multitasking, please come back because this slide is extremely important. It tells you about the medical school admission process. Students need to submit their MCAT score, overall GPA. They need a GPA and science GPA. They need to have shadowing experience, clinical experience, research experience and publication, other volunteer experiences, and letters of recommendation. Please, if you have to take a snapshot, that's perfectly fine, but pay close attention to this because it is going to be repeated in another form. Okay, so basically, this is the undergrad requirement to applying to med school. But then the BSMD program means students need to have all of these except for the MCAT score. You're going to replace the MCAT score with the SAT or the ACT score to apply for the BSMD program. So they're going to be two applications, which is the undergrad and the MD application. Okay, so that is why it's like super hard to apply and to get in. Okay. Next is the early assurance program. This is somewhere in between, right? You have the traditional and you have the accelerated. This is in between, where students have an opportunity to apply in their sophomore year. Okay, most of the BSMD programs, even if a student doesn't get in when they are in high school, they have an opportunity to apply again in the sophomore year. And also, I like this program because it gives students an opportunity to dig deeper and just to make sure that they're really into this, right? So basically, that's what it is. It gives them 2 more years to investigate and make sure and like kind of confirm if they really want to continue with the medical path. Okay. Next is a combined BSMD program, which is, of course, as the thing says, it's a combined program. There are different names for it. It's called Accelerated BSMD program. It's an accelerated medical program, direct medical program, everything. So basically, it is undergrad BS or BA followed by MD without a separate admission process for med school. So that's the difference. It's like a conditional acceptance into med school. Okay, so that is what a BSMD program is. Okay, and how hard is it to get into the BSMD program? It's notoriously low. The acceptance rate is between 1 to 5%. So they're expecting candidates who are the top notch, and of course, the requirements are sky high. Okay, this is other excellent option. My students do get into the BSDO program, which is the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, and the DO physicians, 60% of them, they practice primary care. They come into the family medicine, internal medicine, OBGYN, and pediatrics. Please ask your primary care physician what doctor they are. Mine is the DO. Dr. Kalman is an amazing physician. He's a DO. Okay. So the main difference between MD and DO is MD is allopathy or modern medicine. Osteopathy is osteopathic manual medicine or osteopathic manipulative treatment. It's a different school of medicine, but very well recognized. Any questions about the BSMD or DO, please put it in the chat and I'll address them. And now let's get into what makes a great BSMD candidate or a profile. Okay, if you're multitasking, please come back because these are the 6 admission categories. Number 1 is academics, 2 is test scores, research is extremely important, community service or volunteering, clinical exposure or medical shadowing, and a wow factor in extracurricular activities. These are the 6 important criteria or categories for the BSMD program. Okay, I'm going to go into each one of them quite deeply. Academics, they are looking for high GPA and grade. Of course, they're looking for class rank, AP or IB courses. It doesn't matter. Excuse me. Okay, and courses, I call this the golden rectangle. Student must have like chemistry, biology, math, which is calculus. AB is good enough. BC is a bonus. Stats is a bonus, and physics. I see a lot of students not having physics, which hurts their application. So these 4 subjects have to be there in your transcript, and it's a sum total of all 4 years, like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. When you're applying to the colleges, you might still be taking biology or physics, which is perfectly fine. Okay, they're looking for high GPA, course rigor, course selection, or course selection is basically if your high school offers like 25 APs and your student only has three, then it raises a bit of questions as to why didn't the student push themselves, right? So they look at the course selection as well. The scores, test scores that are needed by BSMD colleges are about 1530 plus in SAT, and ACT is about 34. But both have been very, very unpredictable. With a digital SAT, the scores have still yet to settle. When it started off, it was very hard. Then it became easy. Now we need to see how the August SAT scores are going to be. And ACT science curved a lot, which kind of uh, put a dent in a lot of students' ACT scores in July. So we need, or was it August? I forget. The September ACT would be another test to see how these two, how students score in them. Okay. For the wow factor of the extracurricular activities, it's a combination of volunteering, a community service, shadowing, and research. Okay. So volunteering, typically students can volunteer in a senior center or a senior place where there are end of care seniors and everything, or hospitals, anywhere they can volunteer. If you go into my website, you will be able to see how to start a club called Horizon Network. So with that club, you will also get leadership for starting the club, and that club is geared towards volunteering in nearby senior care centers. Okay, students go and volunteer that. Okay. Next is shadowing. Please don't think that a student has to shadow only a physician. Even a dentist is perfectly fine. There's a lot of times students don't get an opportunity to shadow a pediatrician, a physician, or someone like that. It's perfectly fine to shadow dentists, chiropractors, ophthalmologists, optometrists. Any one of them is perfectly fine. They need to have a doctor next to their name, so that and it has to be a medical facility that the student can go and shadow. Research, they're looking for students who come up with their own hypothesis. So the types of research are publishing a research paper, which we offer with experts working in a lab or a clinic, researching in hospitals and universities. These two are quite difficult to get after the pandemic. So we offer publishing a research paper. Okay. A well-researched paper is typically submitted in a journal to get it peer reviewed by an expert. So that is where we guide students into writing a 4,000 word research paper that is good enough to be published. Okay, that is what we offer. Okay, now I'm going to go over a resume of a BSMD and a BSDO candidate. The student got accepted into both the programs. Okay. If you see here, the student had three papers that she had written, and two of the papers got published. You know, you can link external links in your resume as well. Her third paper was submitted for publishing, and that's what is mentioned here. She had research internship. She shadowed a dentist, as you can see here. She also volunteered at a hospital. She had leadership skills. Leadership opportunities also need to be like shown, like for example, she was a club founder of Generation Ratify. She was a captain of Masti, and she had all these certifications, which really really helped her. Okay. Any questions about the parameters and requirements of the BSMD profile building, please put them. I'm just going to go over the BSMD application process. Okay, the BSMD application process is three-step. You have to submit the undergrad application through the Common App. That is the portal that high school seniors use to submit their application. So once they get accepted, then they get an invitation to apply to the medical college. They all have different requirements. It's not uniform at all. I'm working with seniors, and it's extremely confusing. And we keep track of everything. Every requirement is different from each medical school. Some of them have 4 supplemental essays. Some of them have 3 recommendations. Another need a resume in a certain format. So it's extremely time consuming to apply. The application process is rigorous. And then there's a mini medical interview, typically December to next March. Students are interviewing where they go in person. It's either one admission officer or a team that interviews a student, and we prepare them for the mini medical interview. Some cases there is another test called Casper, which is a psychological test. Hofstra and Drexel require the Casper test. Okay, so the question is, have you gained clarity about the BSMD or the BSDO program today? How's everyone doing? Let me just check. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna quickly check. Okay, so what are your thoughts about the BSMD and the BSDO program? Have you gained clarity? Let me just quickly ask. Yeah. Okay. So let me continue. This was the different parameters that's needed, and also basically what is the application process. It's like not as simple as that. It's like so many things that we do. Especially now, we're working with seniors who are applying to colleges, and it's a lot. And that's what I wanted to share. Okay, so I'm going to continue with my presentation. Any questions, please put them in the chat and I'll address them. Okay. 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 So, how do you beat the competition? That's the whole question, right? You know the process, but how do you build that profile? Basically, the expectation is to be the top 1 to 5%. So, how do you build a profile that's like top to 1 to 5%? It is to create a plan to differentiate from others. That's it. It's not as simple as that, but that is the solution, and that is why we have unique solutions for the BSMD. Our summer research is closed. We are launching our fall research, where students do deep learning into that particular topic with a research expert who's a university professor. Then they meet with creative writers to write the 4,000 word research paper in combination with the research expert, and it's a 10 to 12 week program. And at the end of the program, they have a 4,000 word research paper that we help them submit for publishing. So these are the various areas and fields that a student can do research in. We have cancer, we have neuroscience, which is neurodegenerative diseases. We have disease modeling, biomed, reproductive organs. We have AI, genomics and genetics, and business. Okay. And yeah, and the brochure is kind of ready. We will share it for our fall season. This is a professor from Bethel University. She runs the disease modeling or infectious diseases. This is a professor. She's from Arizona State University. She teaches nanoscience. This is a professor who teaches AI. She's from the University of Maryland. They're all full professors and experts in that field. Okay, if you do not do research under experts, then it's considered a blog that you submitted in Medium or any other place. Okay, and these are our creative writers. They are licensed creative writers, and they are university professors who help with writing the research paper. And all our programs are on our website, giftedgabber.com. You will see all our programs there. I'm just going to quickly go and show you our website. Okay, so if you go here, all our programs are listed here. You will see our research programs here that are being launched. So our fall program will be starting soon. We are getting ready, and we have early bird specials and everything. We have neuroscience, cancer, nanoscience, disease modeling, AI, business, we have reproductive and bioinformatics. And we do offer BSMD counseling for grades 9th, 10th, 11th, regular college counseling as well. We also have like if you want to create a passion project, you want to learn some study skills, everything is available on our website. Okay. Okay, giftedgabber.com. I will share the link. The BSMD counseling for high schoolers, it's like a 10 week program, 10 sessions where every component that I spoke about, we will cover them and we will help create a profile for them, including finding those extracurricular activities, how to create that passion project, how to look for volunteering opportunities, shadowing, how to get honors and awards. All that will be included in our fall BSMD counseling program. Okay. And right now, we are accepting students who are seniors applying to college. That's a unique program that we run. Basically, what's included in the program, pretty much everything. It runs a year long, where we help them create that college list, brainstorm the essays, the Common App essay, applying for scholarships, resume, interview preparation, everything is included in this program. And also, everything that is the three-step process, we help students applying to the undergrad application, which is the Common App. Then we have the medical college application or the BSMD application, then the mini medical interview and the Casper. So we prepare students who are in seniors because only seniors kind of get to apply. So this program is geared towards seniors or rising seniors. Okay. So in our counseling package, we typically have five BSMD and two BSDO colleges. We help with the BSMD application, essays, the resume preparation, and the mini medical interview. Okay. And the benefits of joining our program, it's very structured. The student takes accountability. We have expert guidance on every aspect of the college application. We have imploded the college application and we work outside of that. We have a lot of brainstorming exercises and templates, and our program is results oriented to maximize acceptances and scholarships. Okay. And our research program success. I want to read out this acceptance letter from Duke. It says, I enjoyed reviewing your application, and the admissions committee was impressed by your innovative projects and research prowess. So you know how important research is in any STEM field for that matter, not just BSMD, but STEM. Okay. And it's especially important for the BSMD program. Okay. So these are the acceptances my student got into Johns Hopkins full tuition, St. Bonaventure, a lot of colleges. And if you want to schedule a call, I will share this link, or you can just go online to our website and get into that. Schedule a call with us. Okay. So yeah, so that is my presentation. Let's go over any questions that you may have. Let me just go over it. Any questions, please put them in the chat and I will address them. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the question is, what are the prerequisite and what is the application deadline? I'd say some random girl, but it's okay. Okay, so it depends on, I hope you're a senior. I'm thinking you are a senior. So every school has a different application deadline. For example, Penn State is October 15th. Drexel is November 1st. Brown is November 1st. So they all have like supplemental essays and either submitting a resume or a recommendation for that particular school. If you have a school in mind, please let me know and I'll share that. Okay. So, okay, let's go over here. How is BAMD different from BSMD or BADO? Is there an accelerated pathway for dental? Absolutely, Sumati, there is an accelerated pathway for dental. It's BSDMD or thing like that. So BAMD, I've had students who have done bachelor's in arts. What they do is they study literature, arts, or history for the first 2 years of their undergraduate. Then 2 years, they catch up on their STEM programs, organic chemistry and biology, to get ready for the BSMD program. So it's a popular thing as well to do a BAMD or BADO. Okay, great question. Okay, which year in high school is ideal for working on research? We would say ninth grade, because research has many benefits. Okay, it helps with deep learning, which further helps with their AP courses and everything. The biggest problem that students encounter is because they don't have appropriate study skills or the depth of learning which research provides them. So the earlier you do research, then the student can take off and create a passion project based on their research. So the earlier you start around the ninth grade, it's even better, because that whole uh, publication process takes time. Okay. Does community voluntary give an edge in scholarship application? Great question. Absolutely. Why does somebody want to give you scholarship? Because they want you to give it back to the community. So having a very valuable, impactful community service or volunteering really helps with the scholarship application and everything. And also, please, there's a misconception that there's a pile of money waiting for scholarship. It's the institutional scholarships that give you a lot of money. It is from the college itself, like I showed you, right? Drexel gave about 27,000. Rensselaer gives 49,000. So per year. So institutional scholarships are the ones that are huge and give a lot of scholarships. Okay, great question. Okay, so the question is, my son is starting 11th this from August. Is it the right time to? Absolutely, Sunil. Our courses are starting on September 14th. Research is exceptional. You can combine the BSMD counseling, where we help you build that profile. The earlier you come, the better. Because when you come to us, when you're applying to colleges, we find a lot of gaping holes and it's very hard to fix. So you come in your 11th grade, we will set the field for you for your child to like build that profile. Okay, yeah, great. We help with the passion project. We help with some very unique wow factor in the extracurricular activities, which we help students do, find shadowing, everything. It's part of our program. Okay. Same here. My daughter is going to be a junior. Can she start research now? Absolutely. We are starting our fall season. We are winding up our summer season. Our fall season is starting on September 14th. Please enroll quickly, because our research programs get full. Neuroscience, cancer are very, very hot. So early bird, you can go and check. If it's open, I would recommend you enroll in it. Okay. Is 12th grade too late for research? You can join our research program, and you will put in the application that you are pursuing research. It's never too late to start. In fact, we give preference to seniors who are applying to college, right? So you can tell them that you're doing research under this professor and it's ongoing. This is the topic. So it's perfectly fine. Okay, by the time they go to their mini medical interview, the research will be complete, at which point they can update their resume and say that, hey, I completed doing other research. Okay. Janavi, how much is the course cost to join? Everything is available on our website. Please check it out, giftedgabber.com. We have a lot of programs. Everything is available online. You will be enrolling online, and it'll take you through the whole process to enroll in the program. So all the prices are on our website, giftedgabber.com. Okay, great. What is the minimum SAT ACT score for BSMD? 1520 to 1530 if it's SAT, 34 if it's ACT. Okay, because there are a lot of scholarship that's offered based on the SAT ACT scores. Okay. SK, what is the price of the research program? Please go into our website. You will be able to check out the prices and everything that opens up. Okay, giftedgabber.com. Just going to paste, you can go there and check out all the pricing. Everything is available on our website. Okay, any other questions? Any questions? Any other questions? Okay. Yeah. So please join our Facebook group. We do share a lot of content. If you've not joined already, we run a lot of challenges and free offers and everything exclusive to our Facebook group. So please join our Facebook group. We share a lot of information. We also have a lot of tutors who come in and and share their resources. Okay. So this is Gifted Gabber. This is our Facebook group. You will be able to, hold on a minute. Let me just go there and share. Okay, so this is our Facebook group. You will see that we share a lot of content. Here you will see the blueprint for, you can download the blueprint for colleges. If you're interested in AI, you can join the hackathon. We also run, our students run, Azan ran a free puzzle-a-thon, right? We had a poetry boot camp. You will find all the resources on our website that we continuously keep sharing. So and also if you wanted the beginner's guide to college essays, you will get it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to share the free scholarship course. I'm just going to share that. Okay. So this is the scholarship course. Okay. Please enroll in that. Okay. Okay, the question is, how do I contact you if I have more questions about the program? You can easily go to our website and you can drop a ticket or call our main phone number if you have any questions, or send us an email. Okay. Okay, is academic decathlon good for BSMD program? Bhavita, here is how you figure out if a particular extracurricular activity is good for you. Okay, number one, what is the impact by joining the program? Okay, how are you going to showcase it in your college application? Is it going to show you your academic prowess? Okay, what skills is your child going to learn participating in a decathlon? Okay, if you can answer that questions and it looks good, absolutely it would look good. So there's no like single formula that says that, oh, you have to join the hosa club or things like that. You need to see the activity and how much impact does it give you. Is it the top 1% activity, right? 1 to 5%, because they're looking for candidates like that. Does that give you that edge in the college application? That is what you've got to see. Okay, so our activities are geared towards building that. We build profiles that make students the top 1%, and which makes them like attractive to colleges. Got it? Unique activities. You don't want to join an activity where the whole class has joined. It's not a rare activity, right? So that's how we build that. Okay. Any questions before I let you go? The question is, will you help with shadowing locally? We do help students to find shadowing locally. We do guide them into who to approach, how to approach, and how to write the letter and call them and everything. It's part of our counseling program. When you join in there, every week we have a theme. Every session we have a theme where we guide students into creating the plan. So the students are like building their profile every session, and there's a final presentation where they have to present their plan, their unique plan. So we help students in building that unique profile. Get it? Because we backwards, we work backwards. We know seniors, we know college applications, what they're looking for in a candidate, and we work backwards to build that in a student. So everything is covered. Mhm. Can you give me a list, Mina? I think we have. I'll have to look up a link that I have that I'm going to share. Hold on a minute. Okay, so here is the thing that you requested. Okay, and how do I reply to this? Okay, Mina, I just put it in there. You can download the list from here. Okay, So this is the list where you'll get the complete BSMD, BSDO college list. You'll get everything in that list. Okay, yeah. Any other questions? Okay, if you don't have any other questions, I want to wish you well. Please be the first to get into our fall programs. They just go off the shelf. And also our research programs. We offer neuroscience, cancer, disease modeling, nanoscience, genomics and genetics, and reproductive organs. And we do guide students into submitting their research programs. So the early assurance Case Western, okay, the question from Mina is early assurance. It is Case Western offers early assurance, University of Toledo offers early assurance. I just want to share with you my our students who have published their research paper successfully. Okay. Okay, so over 300 students have been through our research program, and over 150 students have successfully published their research paper. So, successfully publishing means a student, their paper has been accepted into a journal, and they can use this DOI link to to in their resume and everywhere to show that their paper was published. So this is what we help them do. We help them write the research paper. We have creative writers who help them. They learn deeply about the program from the research professors, and they write about the research paper with our creative writing experts, and we help them submit their journals for publishing. Okay, so that's something that is rather unique of our program. Nursing, yes, there is a whole list for nursing, but I don't have it here. But we can certainly help you find a college list for nursing. Okay, okay. Any other questions? Um, if you don't have any other questions, I'll let you guys go. Please look out for our fall programs, our BSMD counseling program. And also, if you are a senior applying to colleges, we still are accepting students, which although it is kind of teetering towards the edge, but we will be offering. Okay, so you can schedule a call using that link. Okay. If you don't have any other questions, I'll let you guys go. Have a good evening. Okay, bye now.